Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Tesla. I'll cover wave analysis with the Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on weekly time frame, let's take a look at the higher time frame structures first. We have a few different ideas here overall. One of them is saying that we have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 1 of cycle, then 3-way pullback into wave 2. Then we have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into possible wave 3 topping out here. We have a couple of different targets depending on whether we are looking at logarithmic scale or arithmetic scale. On logarithmic scale, we have reached the 23.6 retracement of this third move here for this possible wave 4. So that is a pretty good area. Also that area where we have this previous wave 4, again meaning this primary wave 4 here, is also at this area. So that is having some confluence around that as well. Now what I don't like about this having ended possibly down here already is that the time aspect is less than the 38.2 extension of that second wave here. So if we are comparing wave 4 or wave 4 at the moment here to wave 2 here, we can see that they are very different sizes. So it is very possible that we are going to be doing something like this in the future and coming down a bit more. Arithmetic scale is giving us already the 0.5 retracement of this whole move. So according to that, we wouldn't need more price wise, at least we don't need to come down more. Wave 2 here was definitely not, well, let's actually look. I think it was around 50%, 54%. Yeah, so not super deep, and this current structure was 50%. I guess we could argue that it is in, and it is just a very short in time. Of course, 50% of price loss for any asset is quite a big deal. The other ideas we had here was that we had just this as a 1, 2, and this was going to be another 1, 2. At that point, again, I would be expecting a bit more lower prices. However, again, that 0.5 was hit. Yeah, nothing more to it. Still possible. Another idea, wave 4, intermediate, being done here. Let me go back to logarithmic scale as a 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, we have not even completed wave 1 of primary. This is way too bullish for me to keep around. Also that we have gone beyond the 786 does not feel right. Many of the times if we go beyond the golden pocket, it shows that the market is weak, or if we are looking for wave 2, it is not that right count. So we can keep this around, but to me this is not very likely. Now let's go back to the current dates or current day structures that we had. So overall, again, starting from around these tops of the November, we had a couple of different possibilities, having this as A, B, and C, then A, B, C into X, and then looking for a 3-way pullback here onto wave Y. If we are comparing this wave W length for this wave Y here, we can see that we are already gone beyond quite a bit of the time used here. So 1-to-1 extension would be around September 9th. And if we are pivoting that, not like that, we are already pivoting it from A wave. Okay, there we go. So the comparison is between the W wave here, the size of a higher degree wave structure compared to this lower structure or lower degree wave structure, right? So we don't really want this B to go beyond the September 9th, basically. At that point, again, lower degree wave structure would be larger in time than this one here. So it wouldn't make too much sense. Otherwise, this looks still pretty good. We are very close to the golden pocket here for this move. So, or this retracement upwards. So definitely area to look for shorting opportunities if that is supported by the wave count here. The other idea is that we have again ABC into W, ABC into X, and then instead we would have this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the A wave, and then and only then we would be looking for B wave after this pump or after this dump here. I haven't updated this for a bit, so there we go. I don't see this very likely. Wave 4 is already very extended. Does not have the right look for this impulse wave structure as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is still possible. We have not invalidated anything, but it is very, very large compared to this wave 2 here. Yeah, does not really have the right look. Then the same idea overall, but with an ABC. Same issue here with the fourth wave, that that wave 4 is so large. So those are the higher time frame correction structures. Let's take a look at these. Oh, there is still one more that actually ends the count here, which is pretty okay looking in the sense of extensions at least. ABC into W, ABC into X, and then again WXY into wave Y here. Within that we have ABC and ABC. Pretty okay looking count. Again, 1-to-1 extension of this WXY here, ending there, and also the WXY 1-to-1 extension right there. Logarithmic scale of course skews things a bit differently and shows a bit different numbers, but they are around there as well. Now let's get into these smaller time frames and take a look. Actually, before going there, let's take a look at RSI. We see that we are still, after this trend here, we see that we had this trend line basically here. We broke through that in here, so we can assume that we did end something here, and this WXY count would support that idea. Now after that point again, if we are looking at another trend line higher, we can pivot it from here, from the lows. At that point again we would be very bullish, as that trend would stay upwards and continue this upward trend for a very long time, up to November or even December area. But that is of course possible. We can also draw this a bit less bullish trend line here, in which we have, again, so annoying we can't snap into these, but yeah, that we have been just tapping multiple times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times here. So it's very good support for the bullish movement here. Again, that would be starting from here though, and it is quite hard to get a good looking wave structure in here, but the bullish count that I'm supporting at the moment would look something like this. Very many, let me close that one here, and we don't need that either. So yeah, overall wave 1 would be here, 3 waves into wave 2, and then again another 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's already 3 nested patterns here, or actually 4 if we are counting this whole structure. So we have to be questioning ourselves a bit if this is the right count. But I just can't get a good looking wave structure up in here. I can't get this into as a 1, 2, 3, 4. There's overlap here, and I can't get this into 1, 2, 3, 4 as there is overlap in here as well. So it is very difficult to get a realistic looking wave structure in here, unfortunately. The way I've labeled this is very bullish, and to be this bullish, I'm not sure if that is too bullish, or is this just a moon boy count, because my bearish views are not that good looking either. It is very difficult to say we have this kind of structure here. We can see that we had some trends here, basically like this. So we had a 3-way move here, 3 ways up in here, 3 ways down here. So if we are looking at 2 hours, maybe you can see that structure a bit better. If we are drawing trend line here, we can possibly say that we had something like this here, which would be in price this structure. then we would have this again, which would be this structure over here. But again, that would be a three-way move and would not really fit into the idea of wave 2. Is it possible that this is three ways still, and then looking for 5 waves to get some kind of a flat pattern here? I guess it is. Let me just make sure that is possible at the moment. It looks so bad though. No, it's not possible. Goes beyond the 1.618. So that doesn't work either. So I'm just going to be dealing with this. It is not very good looking or too probable to me. So I'm probably staying off of Tesla at the moment, as I don't have really good counts here. The bearish count is this one at the current moment. We have W here as a double zigzag here. The middle wave for the X wave or ABC into W, then 3 ways into X here, and then again 3 ways upwards is so small. It just doesn't look good either. This wave structure or W would end down here, so we'd have W here, X and wave Y like so, into W again, X and Y, some kind of running flat pattern, but again with WXY, so it's not really running flat. That would bring us to wave X, and then we would be looking for higher again. Now we have been really bullish off of these lows again. WXY into W here, 3 waves into X, getting to that 382 retracement, which is again something that I'm looking for a 3-way move here. But the thing is that on higher time frame, if we are looking at this like so as a WXY, we're going to go beyond the 1.618, which is making this count very unlikely to be a WXY count. So at the moment, I think on like 1 hour, we are getting these bearish divergences here happening. And most likely I would be expecting us to dump down before getting higher. 1-to-1 extension of this WXY would be around this $960 area, at which again I think we had, let's see which count was it, this golden pocket here as an idea, so for that B wave. So yeah, that would be a very interesting area to look at. Non-Elliott Wave stuff, we do have some dailies there, or daily, and this order block here as well. A point of control would be a bit higher here of this range that we had of this size, so that would be not very good there either. Volume profile, let's take a look. Not much in there as well. Actually a very sizable dip on the volume overall, at least at that golden pocket area, so that is not looking too good either. So at the moment I'm very hesitant to take any trades here. I'm still going to be updating the counts, but be wary of this asset. If you have some good looking counts, let me know in the Discord, because I definitely want to see them here on Tesla. These are not very good looking for me. But if you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes, and links to my free Discord server in the description below. For now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.